Alright guys, welcome back. We got war number 6 again, path 1 and path 3, plus some mini boss, and this time some boss action. We're starting off on path 3. We got Hulkling, Wiccan, and Valkyrie. Hulkling is going to shred through Venom here, no issues. If he does get the armor up like he does right there, it doesn't matter. We're immune to the power burn. We are just going to get special locked a little bit. But that's okay. We'll wait for the special lock to be down. We build up our charges, hit into the block with the unblockable special 2, and the fight is essentially over. Again, I am speeding up these fights because it's another 12 fight war, and some of them take longer than others. These first two, electric defense based armor, Omega Sentinel, again, easy fight with Hulkling. And this is my rank 5 ascended Hulkling. So he's putting in some work. Again, we're just gonna wait out the special lock there. I accidentally hit in, so I have to wait it out again. Hit into her block, trigger the unstoppable through the block, and again the fight is essentially over. So there we go. One more intercept and she's down. Next we're going to go into section 2. Moleman here also, he has the thorns node. He doesn't have any armor up, so there's nothing to worry about for the bleeds. Again, this one just took a little bit longer because his specials are, like his animations on the special 1 and 2 take a long time, so we're just going to go ahead and hit into these like bait specials. I'm not going to be hitting into his block because I don't want to trigger the unstoppable. So nothing too crazy here with Moleman on this node 21, path 3 in section 2. So I did speed this one up just so that we can try and get all 12 fights into around 20 minutes, because that's again, it's cramming them all in there, but you're getting 2 paths worth of Alliance War fights every video from me, so I'm hoping that you are enjoying it, and anyone who is on path 1 and 3 gets some good ideas on what to do and not to do. Plus we've got I think 3 minis and then the boss as well this time. Nimrod here, we've done this one already this season, like spaced armor, and again and you get shocked if you hit into them with armor up, but we're shock immune. So really nothing too crazy here. Again, super easy. The only thing we're going to do on this one is similar to what we did last time. At a certain point here, I'm going to try and just wait out his armors, because the more armors he has, the more chances he has from the abilities not to work. So you can see I'm just going to wait for his armor to try and go down. He keeps getting another one, so I figure, fine, we'll just throw the special 2 without getting the unblockable. Doesn't really matter. Bait out his special 2, wait out his unstoppable. It takes a little bit longer to get through it, but really nothing too crazy, and it's always good when we've done the fight before, so I'm not too worried about it. And we are going to have a little bit of issues this war, but we did come out with the win, so at the end of the day it was not the worst thing, but obviously we'd love to get back to deathless as much as possible. We're already doing better than last season with a couple deathless wars already. Now we're going to hop onto path 1 in section 1. We got Viv against Bishop on reinvigorated unblockable. And here he does have the bleed and poison at the beginning, so he's running those damaging masteries. So I just want to be careful there. I also just want to make sure that I finish my combos with a medium to keep the heal block active. And we're going to push to a special 2 if we can. I don't want to deal with the special 1. We're going to get our big special 2 off. We get 4 out of the 5 perfect hits. Bait the special 2. We take a little bit of chip damage there on the block, and then we get our unblockable special 1s going. And Bishop is down. Love Viv for that fight. I think and I don't think I had died with Viv on anything in war until this one, so it's going to be fun. Here we got a Masochism Vigorous Assault Dragon Man. It is a beefy Dragon Man. I had to speed this one up a lot. When you hit into him with Cassie, Cassie's a great option here because I can shrink down to get my heavy attacks in. I want to knock him down to get the slow on, but I have no buff, so I don't have to worry about him gaining the unstoppable at all. But at the same time, it's very annoying to fight an unblockable Dragon Man for the entire fight. I'm going to keep spamming special ones to keep the taunt active. That's my plan here. So keep the taunt on so that he keeps throwing specials. I don't really want to deal with an unblockable special 2. I know it can be evaded. I actually was not fully dexing the special 2, but dexing a lot more than I would normally dex when I faced him with America Chavez in Necropolis. So I was doing a bit more special 2, like evading more of it than usual. But we do get clipped there a little bit. The node is just very annoying. So again, we shrink down into special 1. We get hit there again. Very frustrating to get hit, but stuff happens. We do have like a bunch of power stings on. We want to keep those on as much as we can. There, he's nice enough to throw the special again, and now we've got some consistent power stings on, and he's happy enough to throw those specials. And again, let him keep throwing those special ones. But we lose the power stings there, so again, this is why this fight is annoying. I'm sure I could play it better, but without the he's poison immune, so I can't apply the poison to extend the duration of the power stings. It's also one other debuff that I can't apply to try and trigger the masochism so that the masochism doesn't eat the power sting. There, I decided to shrink through the entire special 2 because it was unblockable, but then I almost mess up the recovery out of it, and luckily enough, we get him down. Next, we're going to do some mini action. We've got a Wiccan against Gorr here on Make a Stand when I open, so we have to knock him down before in order to do damage. We have to knock him down, and we can't parry and hit into him because any hits while stunned are going to be reflected back on you. So here we're going to do our usual 5-hit combo into a light, 5-hit combo into a medium. If we do a 5-hit combo into a light into special 1, we get the extended neutralize, and there are just a couple points and in this one where I just have to either hit into his block just to build up the special 1, and it's really just baiting special 1s and going full 5-hit combos and just rotating between. So I can see that my neutralize is going to fall off. I could have refreshed it by dashing back and holding heavy. Instead, we're just going to go 5-hit combo into light with another special 1. He's knocked down now again. There, let him throw another special 1. Go 5-hit combo into medium, into special 1 for extra incinerates, and bye-bye Gorr. Next, we're going to take on Zemo on 44 here with the Hazard Shift, Incinerate, Poison, Stun Immune. We're going to play this one with Valkyrie, very similar to what we did with Jessica Jones last war. So we're just going to one hit there, and now we finally got him back turtling up on the block, and that's what you want to do with Valkyrie here. So we're just going to hit into his block over and over and over again. Just hit into his block. Build up the pierce charges. I know there is. In war, I'm not even worried about rotating my my 4-hit combos, 5-hit combos. I'm not worried about odd even and worrying about the bulwarks. I just want to worry about the pierce charges here. That's all I'm concerned about. Plus I have a nice Valkyrie relic there giving me some extra furies. Let him keep throwing those special ones, let him turtle up, and as I build my way to special 2, when I get to special 2, the fight is essentially over. So there we go, full combo into special 2, and a few more hits on the block, and he's down. Perfect fight with Valkyrie. Next, we've got the Path 1 fights in section 2. I could have done Cassie here, but I don't like Cassie here. I wanted to go Viv. And the Viv fight should have been over. I've done Viv against Thing before. Not a problem. Just have to keep track of the rock stacks. So we do a good job there at the beginning. We get to 15. Okay, we get to the special 2. We get 4 out of 5 perfect hits. Bait another special 2. Get him to 15 rock stacks. We go to hit into the block. And this first part of the fight is working out exactly what I would like to see. But then you can see here, I can't evade back. I keep getting the stupid parry instead, and I get hit. And that same nonsense is going to happen again where I'm not able to evade. I am stuck parrying. So we get our back-to-back unblockable special ones. I could have gone for another one, but I thought it was going to push him to 15. So I push him to 15 on the block. And I need to hit into him again to get him to 1 bar of power. But then I block. I parry, I parry, I parry. I cannot get the evade. Finally, I get the evade again. Hit into him. Again, stuck with the parry, stuck with the parry. I just want to evade out of this so that he can turtle up. Instead, he hits me on a dash back and I'm dead. I went in with Cassie because she does have the slow on the heavy as a global attacker. I do get this one down with Cassie, but I was just really annoyed with that interaction where I'm just stuck not being able to evade. I'm like stuck in place and I keep going for the dash back and it keeps triggering parry instead of evade. Now, most likely it's just on me, but it's going to happen again in another fight with another character and it's going to screw me over once again. So like there are ways where like I screw up where, you know, you can take a bad counter, you can make a bad decision, you can make, you know, like you can do something stupid, or you can have something that just frustrates you to no end. Luckily it didn't cost us anything, but it's just disappointing. So I did speed up this one a little bit more here. I can get enough debuffs on him to counter the healing, and as long as I can keep up knocking him down, then there's a slow on, and I can just bypass the rock stacks altogether, which is not bad. But this fight is going to take a long time. I do get clipped there by the end of that special 2, which was also frustrating because I was trying to move out of the way. And yeah, so it's just annoying. We're able to get through it with Cassie, but this was a very long fight, and I thought it would have been over a lot quicker with Viv if I could have just hit into the block there and pushed him to 1 bar of power. Then we would have been back in the same cycle as the beginning, and the fight would have been pretty easy. But instead, we've got this really long, drawn-out fight here with Cassie, and we do get it down, but it was not the way, not my my initial plan here. And there's just a lot going on just to make sure I keep knocking him down and get the slow on. There we go. Next, we've got a future Antman who's been one of my worst people to to fight, but worst characters. But with Magneto, not a problem. Even on this buffet node, not a problem. We're just going to make sure the magnetism is on. We're going to parry heavy, build up to a special 3, maybe get clipped once, but really not a problem here. We're just going to parry heavy, and that's all we're going to do. Parry heavy, build up to a special 3, get hit once there by a nice combo. But then that's fine. I don't think there was anything else. Initially, I was going to do a Doom, but after the death before and one coming up, which you will see, I was a little frustrated, and I let someone else take the Doom just in case. I done it the last 2 wars, but I let someone else take it. So there we go. Bye-bye there. Now, Chavez. Always an annoying defender. I have fought Chavez before. This is Ebb and Flow knockdown. Right back at it. Aggression prowess. We're taking this one with Cassie. Okay, we boost up. We go in. And we shrink down here. We got to knock her down. When you knock her down, and then I actually, if you slow it down, I went to shrink down to take that dash back because she didn't have a special. And instead, I didn't shrink fast enough, probably on me. But I tried really hard to shrink down there and charge the heavy. But instead, I take a full combo to the face. So now I got to play extra smart here against Cassie. And against Chavez with Cassie. And again, you knock Chavez down, you get a Fury, and also you just want to make sure that you keep applying those withers, because if she goes debuff immune and starts spamming heavies, then you can get screwed. You want to make sure that she throws those special ones. I don't want to deal with a special 2. And again, the withers will remove the dimensions. So if she throws a heavy, the withers will remove the dimensions for you. So everything is working out great so far. I'm doing everything that I want. I get a nice striker into a combo, into a special 1. That's fine. We've got to knock her down again. And I'm just hoping that she throws her special. There she goes. Throws it. Everything is working out again. So far, so good. She throws a nice rogue heavy. We're going to make sure we remove it with a wither. That works great. Now I need her to throw a special. I don't want to deal with the special 2. So again, I try to evade, get a block. Try to evade, parry. Try to evade, parry. Try to evade, parry. And then when I try to evade, I just stand there and take that special in the face. So again, the same exact scenario where the AI is just plowing in and I cannot get my evade in. And I'm just stuck with like parry, 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 parry when I'm trying to evade. So just very frustrating for me because the rest of the time it works out great. But in those scenarios, it just like the game did not want me to be able to move out of the way. And you can see over and over again, I evade the special 1s without a problem. But for that particular moment, nothing was going right. So, and again, it was different characters. There I just whiffed on a striker, or probably an accidental striker. But we do get it down, and it's not the end of the world. Okay, and we're going to get a really nice Cassie fight to finish everything off. So I was frustrated. I waited till the next morning. Someone had actually tried the boss. It didn't work out the way they were planning. And sometimes that happens. Again, just like me, it's going to happen. So I decided I'm going to go in with Cassie against a beefy Wong. Did some duels just to make sure that I had my evades on point. And then went in for this rank 2 duped 7-star Wong. And Wong is known for his rogue unblockable heavies, so or unstoppable heavies. So got to be prepared for those. There it is. See, and I was able to evade out of the way. Got to let him build a special or shrink down and drop a heavy. We got the slow on. When we have the slow on, we don't have to worry about his unstoppable. The main thing that we have to focus on is top right. He has those charges. If he gets to 90, we have to make sure we hit him with a heavy to knock him down. If not, we're going to potentially take a whole bunch of damage reflected. But he is nice enough to keep throwing his special 1s. We're going to throw our special 1s to keep the taunt on. We can get the poisons on with a full combo ending in a light. And we are just going to see the power stings just ramp up and ramp up and ramp up and ramp up. I think at one point we get to over 40 power stings every time he throws another special. He is just melting and melting away. You know, massive damage there. And we're just going to keep doing the same stuff over and over again. I don't want to deal with his special 2 potentially. I think there is one moment where, again, the AI decides to mix things up here because we're on a great rotation at this point, right? We're going to go special 1 again. He throws it. We're doing great here. And I mess up my shrinking down. Then I hit into him. He hits me with a combo. I'm able to back out. Throws the rogue heavy, of course. And now we're just going to get right back into our plan here. We've got like 50 power stings on him, or close to it. We have 37 at the moment. He's going to throw one more. Now we're at 40. Last special, and we're done. Hope you enjoyed the war, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.